Hello YouTube people, I'm back after a really long time without doing any album reviews, and I thought I would do one again just for the heck of it. I can't remember how long it's been since I've done an album review, but the reason why I stopped is just because I got really bored with it, so I'm just doing this for the pure heck of it. I don't know when I'll do another one after this, but I'm going to do one on a very obscure album. I love doing obscure albums, they seem to be the most fun. So this is going to be on an album by a very well-respected band and one of my favorites. It's going to be this album. Curse of the Hidden Mirror by Blue Oyster Cult. This is the, so far their latest album. Came out in 2001 on Sanctuary Records. And it's a pretty stellar album. The songs have a good feel to them, and they're definitely good rock songs. This album, like the last album, had lyrics written by a science fiction writer named John Shirley, I believe was his name. And he also had worked on them on the previous album, Heaven Forbid, which came out in '98. And John Shirley wrote most of the lyrics on here. But my thoughts of this album, this is actually a really good Blue Oyster Cult album. I really like this one a lot. Some of the standout songs are the one that's playing now, Dance on Stilts, is really good. And then it goes into Showtime, which is a real kind of mellow, somewhat of a rocker. Just kind of goes into a nice groove. Old God's Returns is one with sung by Bloom, Eric Bloom, which is a really good one. I like that one quite a bit. It's kind of has, by the way the guitar sounds with what Eric's playing, it sounds kind of very sci-fi, as what Blue Oyster Cult's known for, is their sci-fi mysticism. The single from this is the fourth album called Pocket, which sounds like a pretty good pop rock song. It's like pretty poppy for me. I mean, to me it sounds pretty poppy, and it's actually a really good song. I actually like Pocket, and it's one that Dharma does. This is one of the, I think Dharma sings about 4 songs off this album. And yeah, Pocket's I'd have to say very catchy. It's very memorable. Definitely sing along to it. One Step Ahead of the Devil is a rocker by Eric Bloom, which is really good. Sounds kind of like, to me, One Step Ahead of the Devil kind of sounds like a nice, good biker song, or something the bikers would like. I Just Like to Be Bad, I think is actually very embarrassing. The lyrics are really weak. And it's just probably the worst song on here, I Just Like to Be Bad. Here Comes That Feeling is great. That's a really nice kind of melodic pop song that Buck Dharma does. And I love Here Comes That Feeling again. Definitely check that one out. In fact, I think a lot of these songs are already on YouTube, so if you are curious to hear the album, or if you haven't heard this album, and you are a fan of Blue Oyster Cult, definitely check these songs out on YouTube, especially the ones like that I mentioned as the highlights. Out of the Darkness is another one that Eric Bloom sings, which is an okay song. Doesn't do much for me. But Stone of Love, the next one, is Dharma's, another one by Dharma, and I'd have to say that's the best song on there. That one's my favorite, Stone of Love. I really enjoy this one a lot. It's kind of a mellow one. It kind of somewhat around, if you'd like a song like Harvest Moon for Heaven Forbid, you might like Stone of Love. I'd say Stone of Love is definitely the standout. Really like that one a lot. Eye of the Hurricane is a really good rocker by Bloom, that Bloom sings, with, I believe, lyrics from John Shirley on that one. Let me check. Yeah, see, Shirley wrote that one. Yes, that's another one. And then Richard what's his name? Meltzer did lyrics for Stone of Love. And then the album ends with Good to Feel Hungry, which is another really, I say, cheesy song, like Just Like to Be Bad. Well, I mean, but most of all, this is a really good CD. This is a really great album. So far, the last one, they haven't recorded anything since. This is still the latest album from BOC. But I definitely recommend it if you haven't heard this. Pick this one up. You could probably find it. I found this for $5 used, so you could probably find this at like maybe if you have Hastings, or if you have just someplace that sells used CDs. Probably find a good deal on this, and also some of the older Blue Oyster Cult albums, the kind of more legendary ones like Spectres and Secret Treaties I've seen for $5, brand new, full price. But yeah, I definitely say this is a really pretty good album. Besides the two songs, which are both sung by Bloom, I'd say that Buck Dharma is the one that sings the best songs on the album. Bloom's got some good ones too. Showtime and Old God's Return. One Step Ahead of the Devil are ones that I really like. Eye of the Hurricane's good, as I said. But to grade this album, I'd probably give this album a grade. I'd probably have to give it. I think I'd give it an A. You know, I think it's actually really good. I definitely think it's a lot better than Heaven Forbid. Heaven Forbid, I was not very happy with. The only song that I really thought was a great song, which is the only song that the lyrics are not written by John and Shirley, is Harvest Moon, which they still play live in concerts to this day. And that's a great, great song. But I think this was definitely an improvement over Heaven Forbid. So I recommend checking out Curse of the Hidden Mirror by Blue Oyster Cult. And that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't know when my next review is. I just kind of felt like, what the heck, I'll just do another review. And so Blue Oyster Cult's Curse of the Hidden Mirror gets an A. Yeah, good album. Definitely recommend it. Pick it up. Alright, thanks everybody. See you later.